Breaking news this morning. Bernie Madoff has passed away, and I don't really care. That's all I have to say about that. In more important breaking news, the officer, Kim Potter, who fatally shot Daunte Wright, is going to be charged with second-degree manslaughter. That is an update coming just a day after she had resigned, whatever that means, from the police force there. So, JR, this is quicker than we've seen in some cases like this. So what do you think about the fact that she is going to be facing second-degree manslaughter charges?
Wait, I was gonna ask you, do you mean the resignation or do you mean the charges? Yeah, this gonna be faced. Actually, yeah, both. You're right. I don't know if it's being. I guess it's sad that I even was gonna say fast-tracked, but normally tracked for charging because of the situation regarding it. Not far away, they got the trial for Chauvin right now. And his murder trial, So maybe because of the heightened tensions and things that are going on in the city already, and how we're watching a trial right now that looks pretty bad. I mean, that's from, I'm not in the trial, but from all accounts, looks pretty bad for Chauvin with what evidence is being presented and things that are happening there. I don't know if maybe they're reading the winds of change or understanding public opinion, and society is no longer backing up this type of stuff. Who knows if it's any of that, or it's just specifically this little town that's up in Minnesota that's decided to not deal with it. It could be any of those things, but I don't need to know the reason as long as they're doing things the right way.
Exactly. Well, there's still a lot of time for them to not do it in the right way, but this seems pretty reasonable because, like as we were talking about the show yesterday, their explanation was she didn't mean to shoot him and kill him, she meant to tase him. Okay, well then you made a horrible mistake. Go to jail. If you mean to brake, but instead you speed up and you run someone down and they die, you can explain why that happened, but it happened.
Yeah.
So this should be pretty clear. But this is America, and she's still a cop, so don't take your eye off the ball. I would say to her audience.
Yeah, there's plenty of people who go to jail after they're doing something that they didn't mean to do. They set out to do something else, less lethal, and lethal things happened because you didn't. I don't know. Maybe you just made a mistake, and you didn't mean to. Not meaning to has nothing to do with the actions and what you actually did, and the effects you have on that guy's family, friends, anybody who ever knew him now, Yeah. So that's, bottom line, straightforward, that's the way we've always done things. I'm not sure why the discussion has to be had about whether or not this would need to be done because she made a mistake. I'm not sure if anyone's having that discussion. I've never seen that. So maybe that's not being had. I don't want to have an argument against something that's not being said.
Agreed. For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/The Damage Report. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.